Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Craig, and I'm headed to Ross to look for, you know it, the Mayfix Batman that's been hitting the shelves. I'm gonna check my local Ross here. I'm not gonna go to like 10 different Rosses because I checked on eBay before I left, and you can buy them for the same price. You can buy them for $20 on eBay, so which is still a great price. So I can either find them here or I'll end up getting them online for the same price. So but I like to find my stuff in the wild. It makes it fun, makes a little video for you guys too. And then later I'm going to be hitting up a little vintage spot. Got some had a friend text me and said, hey, you might want to check this place out. I've been there before, but I've never recorded, so we're gonna go check that place out as well. And then I might do some unboxings of some DC icons. That's kind of been on my mind the past couple weeks. I'm really drawn to getting this Mayfix Batman. One, it comes with a lot of accessories, and it got a pretty decent review for the $20 price tag. So that's one part. Then another one is I have a SH Figuarts Joker that I got a few videos back, maybe 2 videos back, that you guys saw, that I kind of want to pair him up with him. I think their costumes that they're both wearing kind of complement each other, in my opinion. So that'd be a sweet pose. So if I can get them, I'll show you what they look like paired together. So that will be pretty sweet to see. Alright, as you can see, they are pretty stocked up. I'm going to dig through a lot of this in an attempt to find the Batman, see if he's here. So I'll be back. Did find this Wonder Woman though from the movie. It's pretty good. And then we got Cottonmouth right here. Another Wonder Woman, but that's one of the basic ones. Just for you bot guys, if you're into these. There you go. Game of Thrones Daenerys for $4.99. That's a pretty good deal. But I think I already have her. Still good deal. I got the Batgirl Vinyl Idols for $3.99, which is a pretty good price if you're into that sort of thing. And there's another one back there. Oh, a Ninja Turtle. Fugitoid, $4.99. BJ Mask. Alright, finding that Mayfix Batman, but they do have this 3-pack, which I've seen before at Ross, but still gonna pass. But they got some here. I have this bad boy. He is huge. Too big. Alright guys, so nothing in there. I mean, they had a lot of great figs, but nothing that I was looking for. I was really wanting that Mayfix Batman, but like I said earlier, probably just pick them up on eBay. So in the same shopping center, I realized that there is there's a Half Price Books, which carry figs sometimes, and also there is a Five Below. So I'm gonna go check those out. So let's go to Half Price Books. Alright, so I'm at Five Below now, and looks like all they have Legends-wise is Mockingbird. Lots and lots of Mockingbird. Yeah, well, there's 3 more down there. And there's a Ray stance left. But I do see some Multiverse figs. Oh man, that's a find. Diablo for $5. Rick Flag. Yeah, that's a deal. That's okay. Just got a little better. Rick Flag, Rick Flag, Rick Flag. Wow. Okay. Alright guys, so I'm back from Five Below, and as you saw, I got Diablo and I got Rick Flag for $5 a piece, which is a great deal. I know there's some people that's been looking for Diablo that hasn't been able to find them, so check your Five Belows, guys. $5, not a bad deal at all. And then before that, I was at what was it, Half Price Books, and you know, there wasn't too many figures. The figures they did have was unreasonably priced. They had the Black Series Jabba, which was like $75, which might be retail. I haven't checked in a while, but still not a deal nonetheless. And then they did have that GameStop exclusive 89 Batman for $14.99, which kind of made me go, might have to pick him up. I may go back, I'm not too sure. But they had a lot of really good deals on their video games, on their retro games. They had Ocarina of Time, Zelda on 64 for $19.99, and then they had Majora's Mask on sale, or not on, even on sale, just retail was $29.99, which is a really good deal for those games, especially for a Half Price Books. And then I looked in their older comics section, and they had Spawn #1 for $40, which I guess, you know, it could be a pretty good deal if you're a huge Spawn fan. I saw online that you can buy a copy for like 20 or 25, but they had some other really good comics in there. But I was going to go and do the vintage toy hunt today, but I wanted to make that its own separate video. As I was you know, saying before, like I wanted just vintage toys, vintage hunt right here, all of it. And then so I want to do that separate. And then also I may be going to the North Dallas Toy Show on Saturday, this Saturday. So if I go there, their shows in December is huge. There's so many vendors because everybody's wanting to, you know, make money for the holidays and get rid of their stuff. So I'm really going to try to push to go to that show. So hopefully I can make that. And then in the next couple of weeks, the Lost Toys, they have their toy show, their swap meet. So might be doing both of those this month. So, you know, this time of year, going into a store and hunting is, for me, it's crazy. It kind of makes me mad because there's so many people, and you know, this time of year is for other people too, so it really makes it hard for me just to buy stuff for myself. So, you know, if I find a really good deal, yes, I'm going to scoop it up. But other than that, guys, this, you know, I'll do some toy shows, and then in January, coming up this January, I have some pretty big news for you guys. So stay tuned for that. That's coming in a little over a month. So I got some big news for you. And then we're going to go ahead and go back to the Narc layer, and we're going to go ahead and unbox some DC icons. So stay tuned. What's going on, guys? I'm back at the Narc layer. So today is kind of it's a DC kind of day. So I found these two. I got Diablo, and then I got Rick Flag at Five Below for $5. So that was a great deal. And I was, you know, I've been thinking about unboxing some DC icons anyway. So I was like, you know what? Let's go ahead and turn this into all about DC type of vid. So a few videos back, I picked up this DC icon Green Arrow and this DC icon Superman from Mr. Aris from Variant Comics. So if you want to look him up on the YouTubes, go ahead and do that now. He has a great channel on breaking down comics and history and all that. It's awesome. So I highly recommend you check him out. So let's get to unboxing these guys. Now, I think it was earlier in the year, my first DC icon figure was Deathstroke, and I fell in love with that figure. Like, I fell in love with him. I got him on the day of release because I love Deathstroke, and so I was like, oh, I gotta have this figure. And it's from the Teen Titans Deathstroke. So I got him, and I will say that he is one of my favorite, the best figures of 2017 for me. Like, he is in probably my top 5. And I might do a little something like that this year. I don't know yet. Nothing too crazy or elaborate, but anyway, here is Green Arrow. Now I do have a DC Icon Green Arrow, but it's the Stephen Amell version from the show. So, and I think he's shirtless, which my wife loves. But yeah, let's go ahead and open this guy up. Right, so I got Mr. Oliver Queen out of his package, and he looks pretty comic book accurate. He's pretty cool. Definitely has a lot of articulation, as you can see, just like that Deathstroke. He comes with a another set of hands. These are the his closed hands. He has some open hands. He also comes with his bow, and then he has some arrows right here. As you can see, there's a few, and there's a couple that are double, I guess, as his trick ones or whatever. But you can put those right there in his quiver, which makes it easy, and so I don't lose them, because that happens quite a bit. But I do like this figure. I mean, from what I understand, the DC Icon line, they're not making them anymore, which kind of sucks. So I do think I'm going to try to pick up more of these. Now I do have the Amazon. About a month ago I had a bunch of these on sale, and I got the Firestorm, I think, for like 17 bucks. But I do like him. Tons of articulation. That's cool. His hood kind of comes off like that. That's pretty dope. I like that. And then his boots kind of looks like Robin Hood, but yeah, pretty dope. I like it. I like this Green Arrow. So Green Arrow will look really good with my DC figures up on the shelf right now. So we'll take a look at where I place them later. So let's move on. Alright, so we got Superman out of the package, and he comes with his medic droid. I think that's what he is. I know he's on the ship, and he's like, oh, what do you need, Superman? That type of deal. And then he comes with a pair of flying hands, which would be pretty sweet. His head sculpt is okay. It's not the greatest, I mean, at all. But the articulation and the paint apps on this figure, I think is going to be really good. I mean, the paint apps look amazing. The articulation, we're about to check that out. There he is, right there. You can kind of see what I'm talking about the head sculpt. It's kind of a little wonky. Paint apps on the ears. There's some paint on his ears, and there's some on his neck. But other than that, I mean, he articulation wise, he, you know, bends back and forth. It's pretty good. Posability. He's like, yeah, look at that, Roadhouse. You can do that whole motion, you know. And then pretty good articulations in the knees. Got some ankle pivot right there. And then his cape is just plastic. I really like the cloth more than the plastic like capes and stuff like that. I really like Black Series, and they do a really good job with that. But this is not about Star Wars Black Series. It's about DC Icons. But the paint apps, I mean, it looks really good as far as like the blues and the reds. They really pop. So his boots are super shiny. I do like that a lot. And then let's go ahead and take out his little friend. And he comes on a stand, which is pretty sweet. It'll look really good next to Mr. Soups. But let's go ahead and take that off. Alright, so we got his buddy here. Just kind of stick that up there. Boo. Boom. And there we go. There he is. He's ready to go to work. Needs a keyboard. But there you have it. So there's Soups and his friends. DC Icon, and also Soups and Green Arrow. But I got a really good deal for these. I think I got like $10 off the asking price. So Eris hooked it up for sure. And let's go ahead and I'm going to make a home for him up here. and you guys can check out my other DC figures. Alright guys, so I went ahead and put my Green Arrow figure right here next to the DC icon Deathstroke, and then next to him I put my Superman DC icon right there in front of Batman and Joker and Diablo. Some custom, this is a custom Deathstroke, and then that's the Funko Deathstroke. Earth 23 Soups Joker. Got that SH Figuarts Joker I was talking about earlier. Got that Mesco Zoom. There's that Multiverse Green Arrow right there. Zoom, Multiverse Flash, Romper Flash. And then the only way I could get this guy to pose is if I had his hands kind of bent back like that. But yeah, and so here's some more of my DC Pop collection. So this one is that's a really hard one to get, so that's a pretty sweet one. And then we got this Joker, 66 Joker back here, and then Robin and stuff, so on and so forth. But anyway guys, thank you for watching. Go ahead and hit that sub button if you have not already, and thank you for supporting the channel, and I will see you soon. Peace.